Hey, what's up guys, OSJ here with another compilation video, and today we are going to look at one of the most suggested compilations after my video on History in the Making. Oceans, the in crowd on the C64 was certainly worth the money at only $14.95 for 8 games, 6 of which were pretty damn good. This was actually released at Christmas 1988 too, like History in the Making, and was another one that I got that year, making it a bumper Christmas for me. It was released for the C64, Spectrum and Amstrad, but for us C64 owners we got by far the best compilation, as we got The Last Ninja instead of Crazy Cars. I mean, who decided that was a matching alternative? Anyway, enough talking about it, let's take a look at Commodore 64's Ocean, the in crowd in order of greatness. Kicking us off in 8th place we have Karnov. Yes, I know, it's not a good start, but bear with me as it gets much better. The thing is, I was so excited when I loaded Karnov up, as I loved the arcade game. It was one of those machines that you could never get on in the arcade because the older, cooler kids always hogged it. It's a platform game and C64 can do good fast scrolling platform action, right? Well, and then this came on, and I was immediately like, what the hell is this crap? It's a specky port. I say that lightly as it's even an insult of a specky how bad this game is. It's slow to the point you jump and seem to hang in the air forever while watching incoming enemies and missiles coming at you with no way to avoid them. Avoid, there's a word. Avoid this like the plague. Anyway, most compilations had one true dog of a game, and this is definitely it. And guess who made it? Activision bastards. In 7th place we have Predator. Whoa, I know I said most compilations have one dog of a game, and I also promised it gets better. Well, it does, and although this still isn't a great game, it's miles better than Karnov. The game itself actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's way faster than Karnov, and faster than the US version, which was a joke. But, and it's a big but, the game is broken and could not be completed. So after you guided Dutch through the whole game and had the Predator right where you wanted him, the log trap simply didn't work, leaving you nowhere to go but die and try again to see if it was a glitch. Well, it wasn't a glitch, and that gives me another reason to say, Activision bastards. Grisor, or Contra as the US folk might have known it, is in 6th position. Another arcade big hitter comes to the home system, and it's not a bad job at all. I mean, it's no NES version, but everything works as it should, and once you get used to pressing the spacebar with your foot to jump and to drop down, it's a solid little game. The difficulty is a bit hard though for some, but this game was absolutely everywhere when I was younger. Whether you were C64, Spectrum or Amstrad, everyone had Grisor, but the C64 music was a jewel in the crown for the C64 version. It's so good. Fifth place is taken by Target Renegade. This was one of my favourite games ever till I played the Spectrum version. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up that's all about timing. Sort of think about Tapper, but instead of pulling pints, you pull punches instead, because that's what it becomes. Miss that timing and you end up in a right shit show trying to recover while being hit from all angles. I would love to say that the C64 won on the music, but it's a tough one. Yeah, the SID is great, but the Spectrum music is also great on this one. Hey ho! You can't win them all, but this is still a great beat 'em up on the C64. And think, this is in 5th place, and this was the best game on the Spectrum compilation, so we still win, even when we lose. In 4th place we have Combat School, the game that broke 1 million joysticks with waggling like a virgin who has just found Pornhub for the first time. Anyway, I snapped a couple of quick shots playing this, but it was worth it to get to the end. It's a sports game, so won't be for everyone, but the graphics were brilliant I thought for the C64, and at least you could complete this one, unlike what I've seen on the Amstrad where there's a glitch where you can't get to the end, but maybe that's just a cracked version. So anyway, this is a firm favourite for me and my best mate. Imagine if waggling was still a thing now. It's almost impossible with thumbsticks. Platoon is in 3rd position. For me, this could actually be in 1st position because it has a really special place in my gaming history, as it's actually the first game I ever loaded up on my C64 Christmas 1988. Not from this pack though, it was from the Hollywood pack that came with my C64. Anyway, my mind was blown from the Ocean Loader to the absolute class haunting intro tune by the great Jonathan Dunn. The game itself is a force to triumph, with multiple gameplay styles which kept you interested. Lots of people found this a tad hard and missed out on some of the best gameplay and music on the C64. If you were one of them, revisit this when you get the chance. Second position is taken by Barbarian. Yes, it's an excuse to talk about the lovely Maria Whittaker and get her on the thumbnail. But hey, this game wasn't just about a big boot hottie on the front cover. This is one of the best one-on-one fighters ever to bless the 8-bits. And I don't know anyone who didn't have this game at the time, as it was just so special. I mean, when before this game did we see decapitation moves? And then comedy straight after with the lizard guy kicking the head off the screen. This was truly the granddad of realistic gore on the 8-bits. And now, in 1st place, we have The Last Ninja. All I can say is wow, this game was more than a game, it was an experience from start to finish, with a perfect soundtrack and a story that would fit straight into a Hollywood blockbuster. Ninja was a real buzzword at the time, and kids wanted this. There's something about the Last Ninja games that just feels, yeah, the devs really cared, and although the controls got a lot of stick, I actually grew to like them. No, in fact I love them, and I'm so happy that they kept the control type for the other games in the series. Anyway, this game is truly a work of art from every perspective, and to think the other systems got crazy cars while we got this, I would have been gutted if I was a Speccy or Amstrad owner. Okay, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you had this compilation, or if there are any other great compilations that you would like me to cover. Doesn't have to be C64 either, I cover all systems. Please remember to drop this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more great retro content. Oh, and if you would like to become a Patreon like these guys going up the screen right now, get on over to my Patreon channel where you can pledge for as little as $1. That will get you perks like your name in the end credits, video requests, giveaways and more in the future. Till next time, this is OSG signing out.